Hello, Wikipedians, and welcome back to the Magical Spots Wikipedia podcast. I am Dawn Black, and today we are going to talk about magical house cleansing, because New Year's coming up, and I personally like to do a house cleansing just before New Year's Eve. I like to have it done on New Year's Eve. I don't like to do it after. That way my house is welcoming for guests, and the whole year I'm just sort of getting rid of the whole year. Now, in truth, for me, the sort of ending of the year is in bulk, because I don't know why. That's just sort of how it feels, I guess. December and January are very chaotic with the holidays and birthdays and things. So when I get to the end of February and in bulk happens, that's sort of when I'm doing my get rid of the old year crud. Sorry about that. But the new year is also a good time to do that. And also, some people like to do it monthly at the new moon, or just the dark moon just before the new moon comes out. The spring equinox is also another good time to do your spring cleaning, And of course, you can cleanse your house whenever it feels icky. If it just doesn't feel welcoming, comforting anymore, if people are being short-tempered or lack enthusiasm, or just don't feel like being around, that's also a good time for house cleansing. You don't have to wait for a special occasion. But just in case you want to get your house all cleansed for New Year's, I have some ideas for you. So why would you want to cleanse your house? Well, for one, you're getting rid of, it's symbolically sort of letting go of all of last year's or last month's or whatever crap that you and your housemates are dealing with. That just tends to like hover around where people live. Cleansing the house helps remove stagnant energies. It helps you sort of move on, come up with new ideas. If you're trying to, if you're feeling, uncreative, or you have writer's block or something like that, house cleansing can help you there. Because a lot of times these energies are energies. We leave them all over our house, like our messes, and then we just wallow in our own muck. And sometimes it's good to just kind of get rid of that so that we can come up with new muck, room for new stuff. It's like buying clothes when your closet's already full, especially when it's full of clothes that don't fit you anymore. Cleansing the house makes room for new ideas, new opportunities. It makes the house feel more welcoming to guests and nurturing to the family. It can help prevent or restrain paranormal activity as well. Though if you're having a true haunting or a possession, you definitely need something a little stronger, maybe call in a professional. Most hauntings are benign, though. I don't tend to find ghosts to be much of a problem in my life. So usually I just move on, or consider them a roommate, So the basics, how do you do it? The basics are simple. The first thing you need to do is declutter. I know, sounds like house cleaning. You don't have to get too complicated, but clutter is an energy trap. It makes life difficult. If things are falling out of cabinets and there's no place to put down your coffee cup and people are tripping over stuff when they're walking down the hall, and it just makes people grumpy. And that brings in more negative energy to get trapped in the clutter. So if you just kind of spend 10 minutes in each room decluttering to start, before you even start, just like get rid of that clutter. It doesn't have to be spotless, but you should be able to move freely through the room, and everything in the room should be able to perform its function. You should be able to use your desk without moving things around. You should be able to open and close drawers without struggling. You should be able to open cabinets without getting concussed. You should be able to eat at your table and curl up on your couch and put your mug down on the coffee table. It doesn't have to be spotless, but it should be functional, and it shouldn't be anything that's going to like annoy people. Like if I walk into my dining room, my room where the couch is, which is my dining room, if I walk in and there's stuff all over the couch and I can't like curl up in my little spot, I get grumpy. You know, I'm like, why? Why is there stuff on my couch? And now I got to move this stuff on my couch before I can sit down. And you know what? Half the time I don't move this stuff. I just leave and I don't curl up on my couch. So, and then I'm grumpy, you know. I didn't have my moment. I didn't read my book or whatever it was. Or look out at my wild birds in my garden while I was drinking my coffee because there was stuff on my couch. So yeah, just spend 10 minutes in each room, just decluttering, just everything. You know, it doesn't have to be spotless. Next, you want to drive out any stagnant energies or entities. And you know what we use to chase things out? We use our broom, our handy broom. First thing you want to do is you want to open up all the doors and windows. If you've got the heater going, turn it off. It's going to get cold in here for a minute. That's fine. Use your broom to knock down your cobwebs. These also collect negative energy as well as dust. But, you know, leave your spiders alone. Spiders are good. We like spiders. And then sweep all the dust right out your front door. You want to start at the top and sweep everything down and then out. Then go to the bottom and sweep everything up and out. And then sweep the main floor from the back right out your front door and out. Make sure you get in all the little corners and sweep out. Now we can go a step further. Now, I'm actually going to give you a whole bunch of ideas. You don't have to do all the things. Pick a couple of things, one thing, 2 or 3 things, not all the things, because you don't want to overextend yourself. But do declutter. Because that's just people get so grumpy and they make more negative energy if there's clutter around. Next, you want to take your, if you want to, your next option is magical wash water. You can make this water overnight. You put some herbs in there, maybe a crystal if you're into crystals and you got some crystals that kind of raise energy that are going to be safe in the water. Just a quartz would work here. But it can be moon water if you like. It doesn't have to be, but it can. Good herbs to use include thyme for banishing negative energies, especially associated with sickness, or like quarantine or anything like that. Basil increases family harmony, cooperation. Bay leaves generally discourage negative entities and just do general energy level raising. And also kind of confidence and things like that. Sage is for creating a welcome atmosphere for guests and family or housemates. Pine and lemon are both uplifting, used this way, and banishing. Marjoram encourages loving energies. You can also buy pre-made floor washes at occult shops and hoodoo supply stores. Florida Water also makes an excellent floor wash if you want to do that. Now, you can use this for mop water. But the important thing, in my opinion, is to wash all your window frames and door jambs here. But if you want to mop the floor, mopping the floor is always good. Wash everything. You can wash everything with this. And this will also help raise your energies. It'll make the house smell amazing. And it will be, you do want to strain it first. Did I say that? You want to strain it. You want to get the herbs out. Let it sit overnight and then strain it and then wash with it if you have herbs in it. If the energy feels extra gross, you really need to do some cleaning. Or, if you have like physical, like dirt that you actually need to clean, add some vinegar. If it is awful, just really bad in there, consider adding some ammonia. Bad, strongly smelling things are very banishing, and they can, if you're really trying to drive out, or, if it's a new house and you want to get rid of the energies of the former people that lived there, or someone toxic used to live with you and now they have moved out. Now you're getting rid of their energy out of there. Go bold, go stinky. Okay. Use some ammonia, and just get rid of it. Gross. Just drive them out. You can also use sound to raise the energy. You can sing while you work. You can play the music loud. You could wear bells on your person to make that music. Bells are very protective. They really raise the energy a lot, and a very like brightly energetic place is not welcoming for negative entities. So it's very protective. Or you can wait until you're done doing your cleaning and then run through the house with bells or a sistrum or a drum. I like to keep bells on the door so they ring every time you open, and then you have that little moment of raised energy. But if it annoys you, it's not going to help. So don't do it if it annoys you. A scent, another way that you can bring in scent besides the wash water, of course, is to fumigate the house with herbs or incense. So you can burn those same herbs that I already mentioned, and they'll do the same thing with the smoke. You can get the smoke into all the rooms and the corners and the niches. Or you can also get specially made incense sticks and cones, or, loose incense for this. You can also simmer the herbs on the stove to just have the house go through, or the smell go through the whole house. While you're doing this, you should also have your windows and doors open. Let the fumes go through and out. You don't want them like smoking up the house. That's not what we're trying to do here. And of course, you can bring in fresh flowers, evergreen boughs, depending on the seasons. These will also refresh your home and raise the energetic atmosphere. Just if they start to wilt, take them out, because that's going to bring people down. Now, remember, as I said, you don't have to do all the things. You do what feels right to you. If you don't like smoke in your house, don't burn things in your house. I don't like smoke in my house. I don't tend to fumigate inside at all. If overcomplicating things makes you less likely to do the things, then keep it as simple as possible. Go ahead and put that wash water in a spray bottle and just spray it all around, and to make it easier to use. Go ahead and, if you can get other people to help you, that would be great. Do the parts that make sense to you. It's your house. right? And the whole idea behind cleansing a house is to get the energies that don't belong there out. And the energies that are your energies are the ones that belong there. So you choose and you do it the way you want to do it. As with all rituals and spells, you should begin and end with a statement of intention. I should have said this at the beginning, but you do at the beginning and the end, just to remind the universe what you're here for. So you can start with something like, I will now clean this house that it may be warm, nurturing, and welcoming haven. And remember, when you're doing your statement of intent, you just do it from the belly, right? And then when you're done, you will declare, I have cleansed this house. May all who enter feel welcome and nurtured. And of course, if you want to make a little rhyme, you can do that. Some folks swear by rhymes and it has to rhyme all the time. Some folks are more flexible. I myself like just a simple statement. But if rhyming makes you feel magical, then by all means rhyme. And if you can come up with a rhythm, that's even better. Just say it like you mean it. Because that voice, that energy from your voice is also going to cleanse your house. You want to state your intention. That is what I have for now. I gave you a few ideas. Again, don't try to do it all. Do what feels right to you. And if you have any ideas, I would love to hear them. You can tell me about them on the socials. That in the background is Penelope. She's complaining. She wants to lay an egg and doesn't know where to do it. But I do want to hear your input here, and you can check out the socials. They're all in the description, all the links. So I look forward to hearing from you, and I will talk to you again next week. Happy house cleansing.